feeling that infinite energy through your crown, down your spine, into the earth, coming back up your spine, moving front to back, left to right, in every direction, through your body, your subtle energy fields, the various levels of your mind. You are being bombarded with the beautiful, loving energy of the cosmos. You have your God self send back any and all harmful, unloving projections back to the God of the sender, and you reclaim your unloving projections as well. But, of course, as you engage these processes, your ego mind will be stepping in, trying to analyze, trying to discredit what you are doing, saying that it's all make-believe. Well, that's your ego. That is what it's been doing for most of your life and everyone's on this planet throughout human history. So don't feel bad that your ego is distracting you. We are going to diminish it so that you're not feeling like you are fighting or struggling against this ego part of yourself, but rather putting it into perspective so that it can be your helpful assistant as you go through the process of clearing out your limitations. We are not struggling against, we are not fighting against our ego, but simply taming the ego so that it can be your servant instead of your master. The real role of the ego in the beginning was to serve as a GPS navigation unit, telling you how to get from point A to point B. An ideal balance of the ego mind in your overall spirit consciousness is that it should be doing about 10% of the thinking, helping you to navigate the world without bumping into objects, reminding you of birthdays, important events, communicate ideas effectively, so it can be very beneficial. Where it becomes our detriment is when the ego decides one day to talk to you a little more and tell you all the good things you would like to hear about yourself, and then over time it decides it should talk all of the time, bringing up painful memories of the past, bringing up worry and anxiety about the future, telling you that you need to engage in image management so that others will like and respect you. Basically, doing everything it can to distract you from the present moment. Because in the moment, here and now, the ego has no hold over you. It can only control you from the past and the future. In this moment of right now, the power of now, the ego has no hold over you. Your past has no hold on your consciousness until the ego chimes in and says, yes, it does. All those things that all those people did to you has made you who you are. But the reality is that nothing that has happened to you in your life is who you are. It's simply the story that you have chosen to identify with, given your co-created agreement. So I want you to keep in mind the metaphor for the ego is it's a GPS or an office assistant. Something helpful, but a small helpful. A small part of your mind. Keep remembering that is what it should be, small and helpful. Now, simply stay focused on the present moment, allowing yourself to feel the cosmic flush energy flowing through you. It won't take long for your ego to engage a thought process. It might bring up something from your past, a judgment of somebody, a worry about the future, or a way to increase your esteem in the eyes of others. As soon as you realize the ego has taken over, say, "Thank you, ego, for showing me this issue. Now please have a seat and be quiet." Then return your awareness to the present moment and the energy of the cosmic flush. A helpful visualization I use is minimizing the ego, just like minimizing a program on a computer. When it minimizes, it goes down to the bottom left corner of my mental screen, and I am left with a view of the energy of the cosmic flush moving through me. That's it. The process itself is incredibly simple, but it will take time before it is automatic for you to minimize your ego whenever it flares up. So continual awareness of your own thoughts is very important. The ego constantly distracts from the present moment. So over time, when using this ego minimizer technique, you will find your awareness in the present moment becoming the dominant state of mind, and that your ego is giving remarkably little input aside from its intended navigational functions. This power of now is where we are at our most powerful and most loving. Breathe. And if you would like, we will move on to the next step, reclaiming your energy.